Hey, this is Brian, and I just wanted to kind of update you. We've had a very exciting 2013 so far, and I wanted just to welcome you as we enter 2013 into what's happening here at Echo. 2012, we were in a different location. A different name. Friends Community Church is what we've been known as for the last 7 years or so. Now we have moved to a new location beginning in 2013, starting the first Sunday of January 2013. So really excited. That's 829 Lindsay Lane. It's only about 4 miles away from where we were on Highway 155 South. Now we're about 4 miles inside the loop instead of outside the loop. And we're now known as Echo. Echo has been a term we've used constantly at our church, and now we've adopted it as our name. A new location, a new name, a new vision, and a new community for us to serve in. And we're excited, and we want to invite you to come be a part of it. We're still a church for people who don't like church. And some people get confused by that, but honestly, if you understand what that means, then you get it. If not, you know someone who doesn't like church. Maybe they were hurt. Maybe they were burned. Maybe they were disillusioned. Maybe they just didn't get it. Maybe they don't come from a religious or church background, so they didn't quite jive with what's going on. We try to be on the edge of church life here in Tyler to rescue those folks. And maybe it's you, or maybe it's someone in your family. Maybe it's a friend of yours. Come join the experience of Echo. Echo to us is a word that's kind of a word picture. It kind of replicates the great commandment. Jesus said all the commandments, everything in Scripture is summed up in this. Love God with your whole heart, mind, soul, and flesh. Learn to love each other as you love yourselves. Honestly, the loving God thing comes a lot easier than loving the people thing. In fact, that's why some people have stopped going to church, because the loving people thing is so complicated. And it is, because we're complicated people. We're all imperfect. The way we treat each other isn't always right and isn't always the way God intended. But we have a purpose in our heart to experience the love of God personally, and then hopefully our lives is an echo of that love to other people. Hence the name Echo. That's our heart, that's our prayer. We invite you to come be a part of that. Hopefully you will hear God speak his love to your heart, and then it will resonate in you and echo out of your life to those in your sphere of influence, those near ones, those people you work with, go to school with, live in your neighborhood. One thing we're really excited about our new location is we moved from a warehouse in an industrial area. We're now in an actual neighborhood. We have families and people that live right across the street, right down the street. And so we're really easy to get to. We feel like there's needs in this part of town. We're in the older part of Tyler. A lot of churches have left this part of town. We felt called to come and be a part of this part of town, to serve this area, to serve this community. So we want you to come and be a part of that with us. We're in an old 1930s, probably was a neighborhood market back in the day. And that's kind of cool. It's kind of got a vintage feel about it, kind of homey, kind of, it feels like we're in a neighborhood. That's one of the cool things about it. We like that. If you go 155 inside the loop and take it up about 4 miles, 155 turns into Vine. And then as you go up Vine, you'll see Los Guerros Taqueria. It's a yellow building on the west corner. You'll see that, and the place is packed for breakfast burritos and breakfast tacos, and lunch and breakfast seems to be packed every day. You make a left right there. That's Lindsay Lane. And so when you go up 155, it turns into Vine. Stay on Vine until you see Lindsay Lane, which is the corner where Los Guerros Taqueria is. Go about 100 feet to the west. Literally like one short block, and boom, there we are. There's 2 white brick buildings from the 1930s. We're one of those. And so come join the adventure we call Echo. It's a new experience for us. We're still figuring stuff out. We're unpacking. As you can see, I'm in my office and stuff's kind of everywhere. We're unpacking stuff. We're getting ready. But most importantly, we're getting our hearts ready. We feel like God has gotten us ready to serve this community and to be a part of it. So come join us, be a part of what's going on at Echo. If you're visiting our website, surf around, get a feel for our personality and what we're all about. But at the same time, the best way to get to know us is not a website, is not a little introductory video from a pastor guy like me. The best way is to come and meet the people. See what God is doing in the people. Hear the God stories of what God has done. We're a great bunch of folks, and I know you will be blessed. You know, you'll love the crowd that gathers here. We're different in a lot of ways. Our music tends to be more on the modern alt end of the spectrum. We're kind of eclectic in our worship style, but it's not about our style. It's about the God we worship and how his love impacts us personally, transforms us and changes us into the people we were always designed to be, and also how that love echoes out of our life into others and impacts those around us. So we're learning how to do that. So if you want to be on the journey with us, come check us out. Echo meets at 10:30 every Sunday morning. We're at 829 Lindsay Lane. It's just off of Vine. And you're welcome to join us any Sunday morning. We'd love to have you. We still have lunch after, as we gather together after service. It's a great way for us to connect and take some time to relationally connect with one another. We do that. And we're now in the process of figuring out, how can we serve this community? What needs do we have? Is there a way we can do that? Come join us as we learn these things, not only experience God's love personally, but also how it may flow through us to others. Come join us. Hang out at Echo any Sunday, 10:30. Hope to see you soon. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.